What is up, my lovely Cancerians? Welcome to your RETROSCOPE. This will be for July 2020. Forgot what month it was. Moving back a little bit because I didn't get a chance to give you guys a horoscope back then, and it was your birthday month. And I know I have a lot of followers that are Cancerians, and I have a soft spot in my heart for Cancerians. So here you go. This is going to be your RETROSCOPE. The reason I picked today is because it is 8/8/2020. We are looking at the Lion's Gate today. So the Lion's Gate is amazing. What it does is it actually helps warp past, present, and future altogether. If you've ever seen a triquetra, which is it's kind of like a tribal Celtic knot spinning. Actually, I have a tattoo of it on me. And it is a remembrance that time is fluid. What can happen here is that through meditation and through energy channeling, we might be able to dip into different sections, different time units. There are a lot of concepts that talk about past lives or time or quantum layers of time as we know it. And first and foremost, we have to understand that time is a man-made process, okay? Uh, it was our way of explaining the unexplainable. It was our way of explaining why the sun was up at one point and the moon was up at another point, and why the seasons were changing, etc. Now, getting into the more metaphysics of it, there is an understanding that first we have layers of time, and they're all the same time, all happening at the same moment, but they're in different realms. Okay, there are some people that believe that. There are some people that believe that we are on a cycle and we are completely, our past lives are us coming through and living this life over and over again until we get our karma right so we can move on. Okay. Then there is also the concept of why time is linear from the Big Bang all the way until present. No alternations in the line, but we reincarnate through different timelines. Um, so we have memories or DNA ancestry wrapped into our cellular patterns from other lines. The importance of a day like today, 8/8/2020, is that all the energies are lifted, they are enhanced. So if you are someone who has psychic abilities or, intuitive abilities or you name it, okay, there's going to be an enhancement. For those of you out there that might have been feeling something as of mid-July, like I was, all the way until today and probably into the next couple days, you might have a more hypersensitive awareness of what's going on with the planetary alignments, okay? These planets, you know, it, we know that the moon directly influences the tide, so it would be really ridiculous for us to think that planets don't influence how we function on a daily. And I also apologize. I know you can hear the leaf blower in the back. I'm trying to ignore it, but I live on the East Coast, and we just had a massive tropical storm sweep through. Lots of trees went down, so my neighbors have been cleaning up their yard for the last couple days, trying to repair their fences and stuff. So hopefully it stays quiet now that that's off for a little bit, so we can concentrate. But we're gonna get through this, okay? That being said, this retroscope, not only is it going to be a love and romance type of basis that I kind of focus on, but we're also going to try and pull into a little bit of just the energies around the Cancerian spirit, okay? Again, this is only for cancers, okay? If you're a cross watcher interested on a cancer, that is totally fine. If you have planetary alignments where Cancer may fall in your sun, moon, rising, or Venus, also this affixes to you, okay? So that being said, here we go. And if you like this, let me know, because this is my first time doing a retroscope, and if we want to delve into doing more of these in the future, I might, okay? Let's get to it. All right, I am outside because I still have not bought a kitchen table. And working on the coffee table is just not comfortable. for my back. All right. That being said, we are going to start with the archetypes. Okay. Those of you that have been getting personal readings from me know that I use these in the personal readings. Also, just to mention, personal readings are back up and going. They are $50 for 30 minutes pre-recorded, or $100 for a live one-on-one video, either via Zoom or some other media platform that works for you guys. Okay. Keep in mind, I did just start work again. I am off of furlough here in the US. So if you want a live video, you know, the turnaround time might be a little less than expected. If you want a hour-long pre-recorded one, though, okay, so reach out to me about that. I am not opposed to doing those, but I didn't really think about it until now. So you guys let me know. I always upload via Vimeo. So, just something to know. One more card here. There we go. All right. Get that over there. All right. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up these cards. Please feel free to connect with whatever card resonates best with you. Okay. And again, only take what resonates. Don't try to make things fit. Okay. If you try to force things to fit, it gets uncomfortable. Kind of like when your feet are too big for shoes that you really, really like. They're so cute. You want to fit into them, but your feet are too big. All right. We have the animal, number 19. We have the one, number 30. And we have the mentor, number 6. Okay. All right. I am going to move these out of the way so you can see what I am doing. All right. So those numbers might resonate with you guys a little bit. And what's really interesting, this eye right here. So those of you that have been watching me for a while, you know I put my dog down a couple years ago, and that looks almost exactly like her eye. She was a very beautiful blue-eyed husky. All right, let's do this. 19. The animal. All right. We are mammals. The hair on our chest and in between our legs reminds us so. We try to deny or unfriend animalistic natures, yet through this archetype, we tap into the power and direction. Activating the animal within means reawakening our relationship to nature in the most broad and embodied sense, drinking from waterfalls, roaring at the moon, opening eyes underwater, eating berries from the vine. The life force of our planet begs us to set down the devices, the constraints, and the social constructs, and remember the warm blood that pulses through our veins. The animal longs for breath, food, procreation, and physicality. They want soil under our nails and starlight in our skin. If this all sounds terribly unsophisticated to you, take note that it is said that when Buddha became enlightened, he roared like a great lion. What did I say today was? The Lion's Gate. Cards don't lie, right? Okay. 30. Not too far. 30. The One. Our ability to experience this archetype firsthand is limited. It comes in brief and potent moments that are left to savor for a lifetime. The One is both the energy that unites all living beings and our capacity to sense this intimate union. This archetype eludes us most of our lives, appearing as a concept in a distant galaxy. Yet when we are in the midst of its power, a solemn reverence falls across all the land. We glimpse ourselves in the vastness of all consciousness, and are neither small nor large within that field. We are neither important nor unimportant. All duality fades away, and we are left with what is the precious knowing that life is a gift, and we are both the giver and the receiver of this fortune. Okay? So take it as it resonates. And again, today, it's such a powerful day that it is actually, you know, making us fall into energy that we might not be used to. So that card's basically saying, hey, take a step back, smell the roses, see the forest for the trees, that type of thing. The Mentor. It is said that it is said that cosmic knowledge pours down on the world like a great illuminated waterfall. This can be an overwhelming force. The true teacher, though, is said to be able to hold this flow of wisdom at bay while the student sips from the focused stream. The mentor archetype has a gift for reading the room, for sensing the exact ingredient that will stimulate growth within the student, whether pleasant or painful. The mentor may appear aloof or available, harsh or tender, rigid or humorous. Their gift is to know what serves the soul. Ultimately, the mentor is in service of the greater cosmic good and aids in the elevation of consciousness. Anytime the mentor forgets this humble link and mistakes themselves for the source of enlightenment, the archetype falls into shadow. So for some of you, even myself, I'm a mentor of sorts. We need to remember that we are in service to the greater good. We are not in service to ourselves. We are in service to others. Okay, so that's just things to remember. All right, so I'm going to move these cards up. You're not really going to... I am going to drop the screen a little bit so you'll be able to see them. My table use is a little blocked here. All right, so what we are going to start out with is a love scope like I normally do. And then after that, we will build it out and try and answer some more questions. All right, here we go. That goes up there. All right, retroscope for July. For Cancer. Retroscope for July for Cancer. Love and Soulmate reading. July 2020. Retroscope for July. Cancerians 2020. Retroscope for July. Ugh, all in reverse, aren't they? Alright, so we have the Seven of Wands in reverse. So the Seven of Wands in the upright is standing up for what you believe in, knowing you have the higher ground. When we see it in reverse, it's someone who no longer wants to fight, no longer wants to put up the effort anymore. They're just kind of like, let it happen. Whatever. We have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Virgo energy. Page of Pentacles in reverse. This is someone who is unsure whether they should make an offer of commitment or commit to something. They are very unsure of themselves. Even in the upright, the Page of Pentacles is a messenger of communication to make a decision, okay? And you can see almost every time that the Page of Pentacles is being depicted, it's always someone who's hemming and hawing. They don't know which way to go. But in the reverse, it's someone who is almost afraid to make the wrong choice. It goes like that, sorry. And we have the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords in reverse is actually a good card to see in reverse, because in the upright, it means a painful ending, okay? So something has been really bothering you anxiety-wise, emotionally, even physically, okay? When we see it in the reverse, it means that it's over with. It's done. So whatever has been painful that you've been carrying with you throughout this time is over and done with, or it is soon to be done with, okay? Oof, that didn't work, did it? I really need to get a better cloth for my table, but I saw these. Believe it or not, these are dish towels. How adorable are they? Oh, gotta love Target. And I call it Target because it seems fancier than saying Target. Okay. Here we go. First card is you. King of Swords. All right, so you haven't been talking. You've been kind of closed off about things, and maybe you've been a little unsure, uncertain about how you perceive things right now. Okay. Nine of Wands for your loved one. Nine of Wands is someone who is just worn out. They don't have the energy left to fight anymore. Aquarius energy over here, by the way. Energy between the two of you. Two of Wands. So the two of you might be at a distance, or you might have a choice to make. Either to go left, to go right, to stay or to go, to take a new job, to leave a new job, or an old job, things like that. The challenge between the two of you is the Magician. Well, it's not necessarily a bad card. The Magician is Virgo energy. It's all about knowing that you have what it takes to move forward. You have what it takes. So if you're doubting yourself right now, know that you have all the tools that you need to make whatever this venture is successful. The blockage is the Knight of Pentacles. Also Virgo energy, movement towards commitment, movement towards a solid, stable future. Keep in mind, Pentacles are the slowest moving of all of the Knights, okay? So it's putting the groundwork in to move forward. It might not happen as fast as you want, okay? But it is a committed follow. This is always going to be the one that finishes the race, okay? If we're looking at Knights, by the way, the Knight of Swords is always in, swift, and out, okay? The Knight of Wands is always very passionate, comes in just for a passionate moment and then leaves. The Knight of Cups is very emotional, comes in to share that emotion and really stays in that emotion for as long as it serves them, okay? But the Pentacle stays. He is stable, he is driven. He makes sure all of the T's are swiped, all the I's are dotted, and he makes sure when he makes a decision, he sees it through, okay? There's no leaving. All right, past situation currently influencing you, Cancer. There's that Seven of Wands again. So you didn't feel like standing up for something anymore, or you just kind of felt like kind of hopeless, like it wasn't worth putting your effort into. Past situation for your loved one, Two of Pentacles, trying to find balance or trying to maintain a balance. Now this could also be financial balance or a work-life balance. Take it as it resonates. You know who this person is that we're talking about. So if you feel it one way or the other, just remember that. Also, if you feel that it's reversed, take it that way too. You guys know, follow your instincts, okay? I am just the intuitive reader. I am just giving you what the cards say, right? Outcome from your point of view, Three of Cups. Three of Cups in reverse. So that's a third party energy. That's the influence of either sharing your emotions outside of your relationship or not settling down, not being able to pick one person. You have other people, multiple suitors right now. Outcome for your loved one's point of view is the Page of Cups. Pisces energy. In reverse, this is someone who is not going to communicate how they feel. Okay, and also they are probably very, very upset. Okay, the Knight of Cups usually is a lot more upset and a lot more like brooding. But the Page of Cups still kind of has that same thing. Either way, they're not communicating how they feel to you. Overall outcome, Temperance card, Twin Flame Angel. All right, so when we see this pop up, that means that there's a lack of balance between the two of you. If we're talking about a twin flame union, someone's not putting the work in that they need to put in. And it could be both of you, to be honest. Temperance, or Archangel Joaphel in tradition, is the one that you reach out to when you need guidance, when you need help in your twin flame union. This could very realistically be a calling for, like, you need to be more patient, because when we see this in reverse, this is Sagittarius energy. This is impatience when we see it in reverse. Of course, someone would be mowing their lawn. We're still going to go through it. Sorry, guys. Hopefully you can still hear me. All right. So you might have been, in the future, you might be impatient about waiting for this commitment to follow through. All right. Energy under the deck is the Eight of Swords. So somebody feels trapped in a commitment or trapped in a choice, and they don't know which way to go. I'm going to pause for a second because he's really loud. All right. He's still going, but we're going to trust it. All right. Stick with me, guys. I apologize. This is the problem about wanting to sit outside in nature, right? Sometimes you are at the whim of the energies around. And for the record, the reason I took off July was because anytime I wanted to do something, it was like the universe was distracting me or telling me not to do something. I don't know how to explain it. It was like, those of you that have been following me for a while know that I'm working on my doctorate. And my computer shut down and I couldn't fix it, so I had to get a new computer. And then I spilled water on my computer. And then My camera wasn't working. Those of you that were getting private readings from me, my camera wasn't working. My software was like all sorts of screwed up, and then my phone wasn't working properly, and then my car wasn't working properly. It was almost like it was Mercury in retrograde, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't at that point in time. Whew, I'm telling you, the energy around me was like, slow down, sit, recenter. All right, so these are what popped up here and fell out of the shuffle here. So we have the Nine of Swords in reverse, meaning that you are working your way out of anxiety over a situation. There's that King of Swords again, so that's you. Okay, this is being really closed off, being very stubborn in your ways, and not communicating. Okay, very cold. Remember, swords represent like the colder months. Okay, so this is a cold, lack of empathy, lack of emotion. Sometimes the King of Swords can come off as very controlling, almost like a dictator as well. Okay, so it's almost like when you see the Emperor in reverse. We have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse here too. So the Ace of Pentacles, that's about not having financial stability, not having a home life stability. That's also not having a stable new beginning with somebody, okay? But then we have the Ace of Cups in the upright, which is a new start at love. So this could mean somebody new has come into your life and it's offering you an opportunity to heal from past and being able to move forward. This could mean self-healing, self-love. I know those of you that have been watching for me for a while, you know what I went through in the past. And, you know, in April, I did a lot of, not even April, it was basically October to April, but like I did a lot of self-healing and a lot of self-love and, you know, and it brought me love. It brought me a new love. And, you know, I'm very happy about the situation that I'm in right now. But sometimes when we see this cup, this Ace of Cups, it's about either self-love or finding new love, okay? It can also be a rekindling of old love, but it depends on how the other cards fall out. And right now, it seems like if you are still with this person, I don't see that you're not necessarily together, but it seems like you guys have just stopped putting the effort in. You've just given up. It's like you're exhausted, like you're burned out from whatever relationship this was between the two of you. My allergies are on a different level today. I woke up with so much pressure in my third eye and in my sinuses. I can't tell if it's the Lion's Gate trying to open my third eye or if the pollen count is very high today because it's going to be like 85. And this guy mowing his lawn is not going to help. All right, so we have the King of Cups just popped up in reverse. So that, again, is another manipulative energy. That's someone who is not in control of their emotions, but they're still being run by their emotions. Okay, so that's someone who, you know, they might just want what they want and almost be driven by an obsessive nature towards the other person. Okay. All right. King of Swords. Tell me about the King of Swords. What's going on with the King of Swords here? Hanged Man. Pisces energy. So you're trying to see things from a different perspective. You're being patient. Really trying to understand what's going on with something with your loved one. So you're trying to understand your loved one. Nine of Wands. You're trying to see things from their point of view. What's going on with the Nine of Wands over here? What's going on with your partner? Hierophant. Traditional values, higher education. Let's get another confirmation on that. Can you confirm that Hierophant there? Queen of Swords. Wow. So this is your partner. Okay. So you might be married to them or this is your energetic match because Queen of Swords, King of Swords. She wants balance. She wants truth. She wants open communication. And what I'm reading this as is the Hierophant, not only is it higher education, spirituality, it's also traditional values. It could be that there's discussions about the commitment in this relationship, perhaps marriage, engagement. And you're over here trying to see things from their point of view. Okay. Again, we have that commitment card down here. What worries me is this Three of Cups in your future. So let's get some clarification. What is this Two of Wands? You have a choice to make. A choice to get married, a choice to commit, or a choice to move forward. The Magician. There you go. and Seven of Pentacles. A choice to stay and see how this turns out, okay? In knowing that you have all of the tools to make this work. You can be successful at this, okay? This is your choice to stay, plant a seed, watch it grow, all right? And you are successful. You can be successful in this endeavor. Again, Virgo energy, for some of you that might pop up as a meaning here. All right, now Virgo over here. So this is your loved one. Your loved one has what it takes. Oh my God, this whole reading is just so in a line. Two of Pentacles, past situation. Okay, Virgo. So this is your loved one. Your loved one might actually be a Virgo, Cancer, Virgo match. Okay, just putting that out there. This, your Two of Wands over here, your choice that you need to make. Your choice is, do you choose your loved one? The Magician here. Do you choose them? They have everything that you need. They have everything that you've been looking for. Your choice is to plant a seed, make a commitment, perhaps get engaged, move forward. That's the connectivity here. But in the past, there's been an imbalance for some reason. They have maybe, hemmed and hawed about it, whether they wanted this relationship or not. Take it as it resonates, but that Two of Pentacles is an imbalance. And that's your challenge right now, okay? So they've been seeking balance in the past. Right now, your challenge is there still balance? Is there still work-life balance? Is there still financial balance? Is there still an even give and take in this relationship? You guys will know, all right? So Knight of Pentacles, that's your blockage. Knight of Pentacles. Strength. Strength in the reverse, Leo energy. So Virgo as well. I just realized that there's a lot of Virgo popping out in this reading. A lot of Virgo. Because the Hierophant is Taurus, but a lot of, wow, a lot of alignment. So I don't know what it is. Maybe you guys have Virgo really heavy in your chart. Strength. Give me another one about the strength. What are they unsure about? What do they fear? Queen of Wands. Okay, so there is a failure to be self-loving. There's a Queen of Wands, when we see that on the reverse, that's Aries energy, but Queen of Wands is someone who's insecure about their physicality, insecure about whether or not somebody loves them, just insecure all across the board. And when we see strength in reverse, that's a lack of courage. It's a lack of, self-esteem. So there is a want for commitment here, but there's a lack of being able to follow through with that commitment because somebody doesn't feel confident enough. You have the Magician here twice, though, so I'm guessing it might be you who doesn't feel confident enough to make this commitment because your loved one, they're the Magician. That's how I'm reading that. They are the Magician. They have everything that it takes. They're going to love you whole. All of your pieces. They're going to love you whole. And for some reason, probably something to have to do with your past, you might not feel that you are lovable as a whole. Okay? And that's where that, remember when we had that Ace of Cups pop out? That's where that came out. You need to learn how to love yourself again. Wow, Empress in reverse. All right, so in the past, you might have been defensive about something. You might have been really stubborn about something, but it was a selfish energy. It was, you wanted what you wanted. You didn't want to see things from someone else's perspective. Okay? Also Taurus or Libra energy. Yeah. And your loved one in the past, they were trying to maintain a balance. They didn't want to give up on this. They didn't want to walk away. Okay? They were still in this energetically. All right, so what's this Three of Cups about in the future? What's this Three of Cups about? Are you going to... Do you have multiple suitors? Is that the problem? Judgment. Scorpionic energy. So karmic destiny behind that third party. But what is the outcome? Four of Swords. Okay. So that's telling me that if you have someone else, if you are deciding between two people, you need to step back and you need to recuperate and you need to be more introspective about it. Almost like the Hermit card. Judgment is about following your karmic cycle. So whoever this third party is, they are a karmic twin. They are not necessarily your twin flame, but there is a karmic, they could be a false twin, or it's just a karmic contract. It's somebody who has come in to throw a wrench in the plans to make sure that you're following your karmic destiny, right? So just to clarify, when we come back into the world, if we believe in reincarnation, some of you might not, but majority of you probably do, given this, um, we make contracts before we come back into this world. We have a plan that we're following, okay? So this person, this third party, might be just thrown in there to test your resolve to follow through with your karmic destiny, okay? Um, just keep that in mind. Now, who is it? We'll figure that out, okay? Who is who in this situation? We will figure it out. Of course he's weed whacking. Of course he's weed whacking right now. All right. Your loved one over here. Outcome. Knight of Wands. All right, remember what I said about the Knight of Wands at the beginning. So that's Sagittarius energy. That's someone coming in hot and heavy, wanting the passion, wanting the intimacy without the emotional connection. Okay. 9 of Cups. Not having the wish come true. Yeah, so they're not communicating how they feel. I think that they really wanted this commitment from you, but in the future, something's going to happen. That third party, something's going to happen, and they're just going to feel like the only thing that they can get from you is the physical. So we're going to talk about how to fix that. Oh, King of Swords again. There you go. All right. So this lack of balance here, this twin flame angel, this temperance, this lack of patience, okay, in the overall outcome, is because you are not in your right. Okay, you need to work on yourself. You need to work on yourself and be happy with who you are and be able to step into who you are. Stop looking for validation through other people. Okay, that's that energy that's coming up here. Stop looking for validation through other people. You did not want to commit to this person over here because you didn't feel like you deserved them for some reason, or something that happened to you in your past told you that they were too good for you or something, or you were afraid that it's not going to work. Maybe you were divorced in the past. I don't know. Okay. Something made you scared. They were willing to stay. They were willing to fight it out. They communicated what they wanted from you, but for some reason it made you shift, and this third party energy came in. Now, third party doesn't always mean that you cheated. I know a lot of Cancerians out there. You're just like Scorpios. You wear your heart on your sleeve. It doesn't mean that you cheated. What it means, though, is that you let the influence of another energy dictate the path of where your relationship was going to go. It could have been advice from a close friend. It could have been advice from a family member. It could have been advice from watching a whole bunch of YouTube videos and being like, every YouTube video was telling me to be careful with this person, so I should definitely walk away. All right. You got so overwhelmed, you probably were just like, you know what, never mind. I don't deserve them. They deserve better. Everybody's doing yard work today. This is great. I'm glad you guys are with me on this. All right. But what the future is telling you is, remember, get in touch with your karmic destiny. Meditate, especially today. If you're into crystals, get your crystals out. Get a bath of salt water, whatever. Light a candle. Do your blessings. Pray to your altar. Wherever you are on that spiritual realm of things. Even if you're not really in tune with the more metaphysical side of things, go for a walk. Go down to the water. You're a water baby. Sit. Listen to the wind. Listen to the elements. Feel what is being sent to you. Okay? There is a massive download happening for everybody today. If you resist it, you're going to feel anxious and you're going to feel angry and you're not going to understand what's going on. Even myself, through this whole reading, I am getting a headache because of the massive download I am getting energetically. Okay? So, go to the water, find your place, relax. Okay? It is telling you to rest and recuperate. Remember who you are. Remember your karmic destiny. Remember who you want to be. This third party energy is trying to stop you from developing into who you are supposed to be. It's trying to stop you. Okay? You need to figure out the difference between these two people. We will follow up at the end of this reading trying to differentiate who's who. Okay? Your loved one, whoever this is, if there was a split, which might have happened, it's almost like it wasn't a direct split. It was almost like you guys just stopped. And you just stopped talking to each other and you just like went your separate ways. I don't feel closure here. Someone was willing to wait it out. Someone was willing to go the long haul with you. But somebody felt insecure, like they weren't enough. They weren't good enough here. Okay. And I'm feeling that it's you. You're not happy with who you are. You're not able to communicate what you need. There's something going on in your psyche that's blocking you. Okay. So you need to put your healing in. Your loved one here in the outcome in the future might come back, but it might be just for passion. It might just be for romantic rendezvous. And they're going to realize you haven't healed yet. They're not going to have their wish come true with you because you haven't done the work that you need. Okay. So again, the energy is calling for you to sit within yourself, stew in your own juices, get comfortable with the uncomfortable, and heal. And when you do that, the lovers, when you do that, they will come back. You need to heal yourself before this is ever going to have a chance. Okay. Whew. And the truth will be spoken. Ace of Swords underneath the deck. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Man, I am so congested right now. Whew. All right. Let's get some more energy here. What other energy do we have for Cancer for the month of July 2020? Lion's Gate. 2 more cards, please. Actually, one like this. Oh, my goodness. That's too many. But the Grim Reaper popped out, so an ending must have happened between the two of you. Holy crap. I'm just flying all over the place. All right. So we have the Spirit of the Flocks, the Spirit of the Staircase, and the Spirit of the Lighthouse. All right. So that's going to resonate with some of you out there. Spirit of the Flocks, Gossip, Rivals, Posse. That is that third energy I was talking about. You listened to everybody else instead of listening to your instincts. Okay. Spirit of the Staircase. This is what I was just talking about again. Ascension, progress, long way home. This is calling for you to put the work in on yourself. Ascend, step back into that karmic destiny that you have. Keep along the path. Don't be distracted. And Spirit of the Lighthouse, return, belonging, guiding light. So that's in the future, okay? If you put your work in, your twin flame, your soulmate, whoever this is, will come back to you. The energy of you healing yourself will pull them back to you, okay? You need to put the work in. The universe gives us what we deserve, not what we want. Very rarely does what we want and deserve fall in alignment, okay? In a perfect world, you put the work in, the universe will reward you, okay? Again, for myself, I was in a relationship that was, you know, with my twin flame, and it was all over the place, and it was up and it was down. When things were great, it was euphoric. When things were bad, it was the lowest I had ever felt, you know? And when we ended, I needed to put the time in to heal myself because of everything I was going through. Not only did I lose my twin flame, but I lost my dog of 13 years. I lost my father. I lost my job. You know what I mean? I had to be torn all the way down to the dirt that I was born out of. And I was asked to regrow myself. And I did that. I put the work in. And I was rewarded with a beautiful love this spring, okay? Leave it to me to find love in a pandemic, right? But I was rewarded with someone who embodies everything that I have seen in myself and everything that I have wanted, okay? Do I still love my twin flame? Absolutely. But you can love someone without being with someone. My twin flame still needs to do work, okay? I still need to do work, but I am well on my way up that ascension path, okay? Maybe it's not going to happen in this life. Maybe it'll happen in the next life. I don't know. It's a car alarm going off. I'm going to take that as a message from the gods and the universe that I'm on the right track here. All right. Can I get another message? Holy crap. From your twin flame. All right. We have, I don't think I can take your reaction right now. And I see a little part of you in everyone I meet. So that is a message from your soulmate, your twin flame coming back at you. All right. So they're still working through their stuff. You're still working through your stuff. All right. Until the both of you have done what you need to do, you're not going to move forward. All right. Let's get some more advice from the romance angels here. Advice from the romance angels. What's great about this retroscope is I'm reading for last month. So if something has happened to you over the last month into this month, you can confirm this. And I am excited to see how you guys see this here. 2 more cards, please. All right. We have flirt, playfulness, and past life relationship. Killing me, man. Killing me, Smalls. Flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. That's that third party influence too for some of you. Playfulness. Recapture romance. Allow your inner youthful spirit to shine. That might be what you need to do to reignite this relationship with the other person. But remember, you need to put your work in beforehand. This needs to be more than just passion. They don't want just a sex partner. They want a committed partner. They want their partner through life. Okay? Past life relationship, you've known each other before. That's why this is so intense. That's why this reading is so in tune. I'm definitely getting, sorry. I'm getting that you guys have had multiple lives before, and this has happened in every life. Something has pulled you guys away from each other. For some reason in my mind, I'm seeing someone making a loaf of bread. Like pulling bread out of an oven. I'm also seeing sand. Not a desert, but like a shoreline. I don't know. Maybe that resonates with you guys. I don't know where that came from, but that just came in really hot and heavy for some reason. Whew, man, I could go for a loaf of bread now, though. That bread looked good. Like a big old, like, football size, you know? It had the stripes in it like a French bread, but bigger. Perfect golden brown. Oh. I am a low-carb person, and I am craving bread right now because of whatever just popped in my head. All right, let's move on from that. All right, sorry. Very rarely do I get that. I actually get those images when I do Reiki on people. I do brain balancing, and sometimes I get those things, they pop into my head. But hey, today is a day of downloads, right? So everything's enhanced for me. One more. All right. So we have stabbed in the back, heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shocking attack. So that might have been something that happened with you guys. Second card was paradise, happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. Look, it's an island. And seduction, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, third party interference. I'm telling you, there's some sort of karmic energy. There's a third party that is pulling you from your twin flame, pulling you from whoever this person is. And it has happened in the past. It's happened over and over again. You are stuck. It's almost like you're stuck in, your souls are stuck in purgatory because you guys can't move through this karmic issue. You need to solve whatever this is to be able to move forward along your energy. Wow, I just got a massive lightheadedness. I'm telling you, you guys have made the same mistake in multiple lives, whether we're talking about multiple layers of dimensions or circling of the same lifeline or multiple times through a timeline. You guys have made the same mistake over and over again. The universe is asking you to put the work in to realize this. You have this judgment card. It's asking you to realize this. It's asking you. The one popped out, remember? It's a rare energy, but it comes out every once in a while. It is asking you to realize the energy that you feel. Put the work in. Don't get lazy. Do it. Do it right. Fix it in this timeline so that you can move on. So that you can come into the next life whole. Instead of carrying with you all this DNA and this crap from all these other lifelines. You need to put the work in, my friends. You need to put the work in. Wow, I got so lightheaded with that. That's crazy. All right. Let's get to this third party person here. For those of you that have not done a private reading with me, this is very much how my private readings kind of lay out. I usually aim for 15 minutes. We're at 45. I apologize that it's going so long, but I really hope you guys are sticking with me here. All right. This is definitely, I was aiming for a half an hour read for you guys, but it's just so powerful. It's so full of energy. I just got to keep going. So I hope you guys are with me. Hope you guys are with me. And if not, take a pause, come back, because this is crazy. All right, let's do this. All right, tell me about, it is humid out. These cards are getting real sticky. I might have to rest them. You know what's really funny? And I don't know if she's going to watch, but I met someone over the summer who is also a Pisces. Sorry, Pisces with a lot of Cancer alignment, right? So basically a Cancer. And she had these cards, and I was at her house, and she's like, "Can you read for me?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." And she was talking up these cards, and she's like, "Oh, they're beautiful. They're not like normal cards. They're not traditional, blah, 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 blah." And I'm like, "Oh, that's okay. I don't use traditional cards either. I go for what, I'm drawn to." This was the deck she pulled out. Absolutely nuts, right? Of course, as soon as I saw it, I was like, "Well, now I have to do a reading for you," because the signs are all, why can't I shuffle? The signs are all laying up here. All right. Cancer. We are going to get an answer to your third party. Tell me more, tell me more. Tell me about this third party. We're going to use both decks here. Tell me more about this third party influence. Who is this third party influence? Who is this third party influence? Who is this third party influence? Tell me about this third party. Tell me more about who this person is. Third party. Ooh, don't get stubborn on me now. Queen of Swords. Third party influence. That's interesting. Let me get more, because I can take this two ways. Tell me about this third party influence. Tell me more.
No, you flew.
Tell me more about this third party. Tell me more about this third party. Tell me more about this third party. Wow. Wow. All right. Okay, so this is what I'm getting here. So the Queen of Swords popped up in reverse. If you remember, the Queen of Swords popped up in the upright for your loved one. So your loved one, whoever you're thinking of, is not your third party. That's how I'm reading that. Your third party is somebody who embodies this. Okay, Leo energy again. Now this could just be that we are in the Lion's Gate. That's totally a possibility that it popped up. Leo energy though, King of Wands, passionate, sexual. They have this sexual desire. It just sweats out of them. This is like, you look at them and you can't look away. For some reason, there's something about them that you are so intensely sexually drawn to. That is the person you need to be aware of. It's whoever you can't walk away from. There's some sort of draw to you. It's magnetic. You don't understand. That is your karmic person. It's not your twin flame. It's not your soulmate. This person is who has everything that it takes to make a relationship work. And it might not be exciting. It might not be the person that's so sexually desirable to you. They might not be someone that you would innately be attracted to. But you're distracted by this. You're distracted by the physicality. You're distracted by the pretty, the sparkly, the shiny. And this person over here is who you're meant to be with. Okay? Oh, man. Seven of Cups in reverse. Being authentic. Being your authentic self. Whoever this person is that you're supposed to be with, you can be who you are with them. You feel 100% comfortable with them. You feel whole. You don't feel damaged. You don't feel broken. That person is the person you're supposed to be with. Cancer, that's you. Queen of Cups. The person you are meant to be with is going to be who you can give your whole self to. You can offer your cup. You are going to give love to, and they will give love back to you in return. God, my mind is buzzing right now. I wish you guys could feel what I'm feeling right now. Crazy. All right, let's get some more confirmations here. Can I get 3 more cards for advice for Cancer moving forward, out of the Lion's Gate, out of July, moving forward? Can you give me 3 cards of advice? Advice on how to move forward. How do you move forward with the relationship that you desire? How do you move forward? How do you move forward? Tower. Breakdown. 3 of Cups. Gotta love it. In the upright, though, this time. An Ace of Cups. Alright, so here's your answer. The Tower moment. The uncomfortable moment that all of us have to face, especially on the Twin Flame journey. Something massive is going to happen. There needs to be a breakdown. There needs to be a ripping down of whatever this karmic distraction is. You need to break it down. You need to go through the rubble. You need to rebuild yourself. 3 of Cups. This is your answer. Hey, now that, you know, we're allowed to be around each other again, do you want to meet up for drinks just for old times? Do you want to talk? I'm reading that whatever happened to you guys, if you split up, you just kind of drifted apart. There was no closure, okay? So I feel like the person will definitely want to meet up just to get answers. And then, if you put the work in, if you put the effort in, there's your Ace of Cups again. New love, new chance at love, and also loving yourself moving forwards. Cancerians, my loves, this was an amazing reading. We are coming up at 53 minutes. Crazy. Whew. Again, if you guys are interested in private readings, information is in the box below. Lionsgate never disappoints, right? No joke. Get out there today, get by the water, meditate, you know, really do some self-introspective work. Get after it. I will see you guys next month. Sorry, not next month. In 2 weeks. Around the 15th. Okay? It's actually less than a week. I can't do math. It's exactly a week. I'll see you in a week. Deuces.